Just the other day, I wrote an article for LinkedIn, and I talked about how the devil is in the details and the profits are in the details. And today, I want to expand on that because one of the things that I always do is I always like to benchmark what our competitors are doing. I like to follow along and learn things from what competitors are doing, learn things from what smart marketers are doing. And I got an email from Perry Marshall, and so I went through his process. And what I wanted to do is just, again, look at what he's doing, how he's doing it, see if I can pick up any tips, look at the tools they're using. And this is one of those cases, though, where I tell you, it seems okay, but it seems like we're back about 10 years ago. And the first thing that I look at when I look at this sales page, these long-form sales pages, they work. They worked better 10 years ago. But right now, this is something that you need to get video. And as Marty Dickinson would always say, you've got to be good at video in today's day and age. Nobody wants to read this thing. I'm one of those people that read a lot. I read into the details. I like to get past the headline and go all the way through the article, mostly because I think it's interesting how little correlation there is now between headline marketing and the actual content beyond that headline. The news sources are famous for that, etc. But anyhow, I go through this thing, and I tell you, I cannot even read the volume of words that are on this page. There's so much density, there's so many words, there's so much verbiage, the messages are all over the place, and I cannot figure out where the heck this thing is going. But it just keeps going and going and going and going and going. Now, this is another pet peeve I have, and this is something that maybe it's just me, but I really find it irritating when someone promises to help me like this. So I come in here, how can we help? And I put in a question. And what I'm expecting is to actually get connected to a live chat operator. Instead, I get something that's automated, and it's really nothing more than just a pre-canned answer about the refund policy, but that's not even close to what I'm asking. I'm asking, how many companion tickets? How much money can I give you? And there's no answer to that. So now when I come through, I'm going to say, okay, let's go ahead and buy this thing anyhow. So let's get to the engine room at the 80/20 Summit. Now notice what website I'm on. I'm on the Perry Marshall website, and you see the look and feel, the logo, etc. Now I'm going to click through, and I come to the 80/20 Summit. So now I've got a different look and a different feel. I've got a different brand. Now I've gone off the Perry Marshall site. I'm on the 80/20 Summit site. Okay, that's fine. And I have a single ticket, and I have a plus partner ticket. Partner must be business or life partner. But again, the answer to my question, how many of these business or life partners can I bring? If I'm bringing 3 people from my office, can I bring all 3 of them at the $1,000 price? Or am I only eligible for a single $1,000 ticket for every $2,000 ticket I get? It's not clear. So this is a point where all of a sudden resistance starts to creep in. Now, if I'm going to bring 3 more people from my office, right now I have to stop the order. I can't ask the question. There's no phone number on this page. There's no live chat operator to help me. So I can't complete this purchase because I don't know whether I need to buy 2 of these or can I buy 1 of these and 3 of these. It's just not clear. But anyhow, I'll take my partner and we'll go on to the next page. And here again, we have a new look. So we started with Perry Marshall. We went to the 80/20 look and feel. Now we're on the Profit Factory. It just feels like I'm bouncing from one site to another to another. Now let's scroll down the page a little bit. And in today's day and age, is it really necessary that we should have to put a note? I mean, is Infusionsoft this far behind that they can't figure out what states should be in a drop-down window when you click United States or Canada or any of the other countries that are most likely going to attend this event? So when you have to tell someone how to put information into the form field, the first thing I can guarantee is someone's going to screw it up. You wouldn't have to tell them if other people weren't screwing it up already. And then you have to make sure they know the 2-character abbreviation and they put that in correctly, and the form doesn't get auto-filled by the browsers, which is common. So these things are all details that you want to avoid. Now, again, you've seen the CloudNet 360 order page. We have this whole right side for putting information in. Well, with Infusionsoft, what you have is a big white space here. Now, I can't tell whether they could have put information in here and just didn't, or it's hard to put information in, so it's too much hassle to put it in, or maybe you just can't. I don't know. But this is a case where I would be using the CloudNet 360 system. One, I would have made sure that my website to order form to information page would have had continuity. I would have wanted to have video inside that order page. And the last thing I would do is make sure that when they are at the point where they are actually going to do the hardest thing in this whole transaction, which is to take money out of their pocket and give it to you, you want to make sure that they feel comfortable. So one of the things you can do, well, is you can upsell them. I guess I skipped over that part. I would have put an upsell in here. Okay, why not take one more chance at bring a friend half price? Click here for your bonus. Okay, boom, they click here, it adds it in. Or what I was alluding to at the point of handing the money over, why not put a graphic in there that just tells people that if they have questions, if they're confused, they can call you. I mean, this transaction is a $2,000 transaction. Not many people throw around $1,000 bills carelessly. It's a big amount of money for everyone. And if you're going to ask someone for a large amount of money, you need to provide a large amount of hand-holding of customer support. It's not that hard to do. For example, all you have to do is have live chat, and now when you are going to show someone a live chat, actually have live chat. Don't pretend you have live chat and then trick them into putting information in and wasting their time and not actually have somebody who's going to answer the question. Right? Or if you're going to have them call, at least have the information. But I really like to have it here as well when you have a high dollar ticket item. Again, if you're going to ask me for $2,000 or $3,000 or $6,000, the least you can do is put a phone number on your order page. So if I'm concerned about something, if I have a question, if I'm still not sure whether I should be ordering 1 full price and 3 half price, or do I need to order 2 full price for 2 half price, you're able to take that call and get me the answer. There's voice over IP. It can direct right to your cell phone. So in today's day and age, there's really no reason not to take a phone call. So this is what I talk about when I'm talking about the devil's in the details. There's several things here that I would have changed. There's several little tweaks that really don't take any extra effort. I mean, putting this phone number on the order page, having real live chat, these things are just small effort items, but they yield big results. So watch your details. Make sure you've got continuity. Make sure you're using video. Marty Dickinson has an entire Facebook group just dedicated to helping you with video. If you're not comfortable with it, well, you better get comfortable with it, because that's the way things roll today. Nobody wants to read these long pages. If you do want to put a long page in, well, that's okay. But another thing you should be doing is, let's get back here. Stick video in your long page. Some people do like to read. In fact, what you can do with video is you can put video up here as your intro, and then you can have your details down below. Sometimes people actually want to read versus the video, so give them both solutions. But I can tell you, I don't want to read this thing. I doubt most people want to read it. I don't care how entertaining it might be. It's not that entertaining to me. And if I were on my cell phone, I sure as heck would never read this thing. It's hard enough on a computer. Put this on a cell phone, nobody's going to read this. You have to get a video onto this order page so that A, people that don't want to read it have some way of understanding what your sales message is, and B, people that are coming onto your site from their mobile, they can just click the video and find out what the heck is going on, because I assure you nobody wants to read this. All right, that's it for today. These are just some tips that can help you use our system to go off and sell more faster. This is Gary with CloudNet 360, wishing you a great day.